Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Brigitte, and you are watching this week's Craftmix video here at the Paper Craftmix channel. I have a small haul for you to show, not a lot because I was very busy the last week with making projects for the new release from Caroline Design that will be out this Thursday. So stay tuned for that and watch our socials and mine of course. But I was also busy with preparing my Zumba class for next week, because if you follow me for quite some time, you know that I follow a Zumba class 3 times a week for several years now. And one of our teachers is going to stop, and they asked if I want to take over the class because I have so many years of experience in Zumba, about 10 years so. And yeah, I'm going to try that. So I did need to prepare those lessons, because now I not only have to dance the Zumba lesson, so I have to do the choreography, but I also have to tell them what they need to do just before they need to do it. So that needs a little bit of training, and I was very busy with that. So first, my haul, and the first things I'm going to show you is from KS Crafts on Aliexpress. You probably all know it. I wanted some dies from their store, some small ones. You will see those in a minute. But I wanted to make my order a little bit bigger because of the cost to send it out. And I really wanted for quite some time an extra melting furnace for making your wax seals. So I bought this one. It's a wooden one with a beautiful rose gold top. I do think it's similar than the one I already have. That came from a different store at Aliexpress, but it has the same quality, and yeah, I really like it. And I want to have an extra one because then you can do your wax seals in a row. You don't have to wait so long between the ones to melt and to dry when you stamp them, and you can make some kind of an assembly line. Then I of course also needed an extra spoon. This is a short one, a wooden one in my favorite color pink. This is still metal, and yeah, I am looking forward to using those together with my other one and make quick wax seals. So that was the first thing. The other thing I bought at KS Craft, and maybe you already know that, are these dies to make paper ruffles. I bought the big one and the small one. I thought this would be smaller as well, but that's not the case. They have the same length, but they differ in width, and I will show it to you in inches. So the widest one with the scallop is about 1 inch, and the layering piece is about ½ inch. And if you look at the other ones, these are, well, I don't know how to pronounce it, but you can see it. I'm really bad when it's not a whole inch. And this is the width of the layering piece, and you can see that you have the same score lines in both of the pieces. So if you layer them together, if you glue them together, you can fold them in one piece. I did try it really quickly, so it's not really good because it was the first time, but I wanted to show it in the video. So you get here, you can see it, the folding lines, and then you can crease it, and you just make paper ruffles. Of course you can do that yourself as well. This makes it a little bit handier, I thought. Well, it is, but I do need to practice. And this is the layering piece, and again with the same score line. So really nice to have as a border on a journal, junk journal, on a scrapbook layout, on a card, using embellishments when you cut them shorter. Really versatile, and yeah, those were on my wish list for quite some time, and now I let them come to the Netherlands. That's that. Then the other thing I bought were some items at a Dutch, local, not really a local, craft store. It is the Fantastische Huiskamer. It's in a city about ½ an hour away from me. I did hear about it in the past, but I never went there. But not this Saturday, but the week before, Nadezhda, the pink shop here on YouTube and Instagram, they came to visit me for a day. We always do that a few times a year. So we craft together, we eat together, and we went to the Fantastische Huiskamer. And the only thing I bought there were 2 new brushes, because I wanted some brushes that I can watercolor with. The ones I have are the cheap ones, and yeah, you lose the hairs really fast on those. And I am going to use this with watercoloring with Distress ink and Distress oxide. I want to try it out, but I wanted better brushes that do not lose their hair. The brand I do not know. It's Leon Hardy. Maybe you know it. I'm not. But in the store they told me that these were really good brushes. These are not only for watercolors. You can also use them with acrylic paint. But of course it's or this or that. You cannot switch between the acrylic paint and the watercolor, she said. Then it would not work really fine. But for just the one or the other, it works really well. And it is the size 6 and the size 10. And I wanted them because these are a pointy brush and the ones I had were all flat on top. So that were the brushes that I wanted for quite some time. And I also added some additions to my Posca collection. I only have black and white till now. I love to splatter with them, and you can also use them in art journals, etc. Of course, my favorite color pink and the teal one, and they come in several widths as well. And I bought this one. They are both the same size. So yeah, that's all that I bought last week and the week before. This is from 2 weeks, so I will put it aside, and then I'm going to show you some small craft items I made. Again, did some things for Caroline Design, but you have to stay tuned for that. That's the new release that will come out this Thursday. First is a card that I made, really quick cards when I was at my mother's house. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of how it turned out. It's cute, but this is not really straight, as you can see, and I thought, yeah, I don't know. But I had fun creating it with stenciling, die cutting, splattering, as you can see. So it's a congratulations card in Dutch for someone who turns 52. And I do think I can give it to them because that's not a crafter. So I don't think they will see the problems that I see. But yeah, still gonna show it to you because not everything we make is a masterpiece. The next thing I want to show you are some cards, mini cards that I made with the A7 Slimline die set from Caroline Design. The A7 card with envelope. And I showed that before, but these cards I made for my Crack the Vault collaboration with Poet Spice. That was on my channel yesterday. If you did see it, I'm sorry, you can skip this part of the video. If you didn't see it, well, here they are. Just some small A7 cards, and I combined dies from Caroline Design here with products from Spellbinders that I love so much. The 3D embossing folders and a normal embossing folders are from them, as well as this die set. All these items come with the die set of the tier tray, so that are the tier tray add-ons from Spellbinders. This is also a new sneak peek. This is from the new release from Caroline Design as well. You will see it in a few days because I will do a video, of course, showing you all the new items. Then, and I'm not sure if I showed it before, but this is also an A7 card that I made with that die set a little bit longer ago, and I used the mirror stamp from Caroline Design for the background and for the coloring of this with metallic watercolors from our local Action store. Really cute, quick cards, and I loved coloring the image from Josselijne, and it says hugs in Dutch. So yeah, and that die set from Caroline comes with a die to make the envelope as well as the liner. So you can make the liner of your envelope and the envelope itself, so it's matching your cards. And if you if you think, oh, tomorrow I need a card, I don't have anything, or this afternoon for a birthday, with that die set you can really make a quick card. And well, I can show it to you. I did that before, but now I'm talking about it and I'm not showing, so that's not really handy. I have to look in my bin. I'm really proud of myself that I gave all my Caroline Design dies adhesive magnetic sheets, so I can show you, or that I can keep all my dies together really well. And of course, it's the last one in my box is this die set. So this makes the A7 card, the layering pieces, the envelope and the liner for the envelope, and you get additional items for that. So really good. And I heard from Caroline that they were sold out really quickly on her shop, so she has to reorder those. But that are some things that I made. I also received a few weeks ago a really small thank you card, so cute. If you remember, I told you that I had a workshop with my group of friends for card making with stamps and with inks. And one of the girls was a niece of one of my friends, and I invited her as well because I know she loves to craft as well. And when she came, she gifted me this cute little thank you card that she stamped. She layered the saying, it says thank you in Dutch. So really sweet of Yolanda to make this for me. And at the end of this video, I will put, when I'm stopped talking, I will put some pictures in this video that I took during that workshop with my friends. I promised that, and I didn't do that till now. So at the end of this video, if you want to see that, you can see a glimpse of my living room where I gave my workshop to my friends. And yeah, really nice to see. Then I told you that Nadezhda came to me on a Saturday and we went shopping and we ate together, but she as well made a small kit for us so that we could do a small little craft project. And what she did was this. She made on her Cricut an envelope memory decks card. I have dies to make those. Looks different, of course, from Aliexpress, and I do think also from Studio Light, but this one was made on the Cricut. And she took with her this beautiful egg applique that you hardly can see anymore because I covered it up. And she had some doodlebug papers, some papers from our local store, and she also gifted me this beautiful cluster of sequins and shaker material that she glued together. I love these. Really cute to tuck into clusters as a flower center or whatever. And here I combined it with the rosette that she also gifted me, and some stickers from Doodlebug and from my stash. These cute little rabbits and those little chicks, as well as the eggs, are from our local action store, where we also can buy craft items. These are all from the kids section. I love those. I have them in my stash for a year and a half now, I think. With these stickers, these are quite thick, as you can see. I made dangles in the past, last year I believe. I don't have any anymore. I gifted them all away, so I can't show you. But they are really nice for that as well. But here I only used it on the cluster. And in the small little flowers I added sequins as the heart of the flower as well. I thought it came out so cute, and it was a perfect little project to do. I think we put this together in about 1.5 hours because everything was pre-made and I only had to think about how I wanted to put it together. So yeah, that's that. And that was all the things that I can show you craft-wise. Well, completed projects. You know that I bought in the sale the tiny friends from L'Enfant, the tiny spring friends, and yeah, this weekend I stamped them out and I colored them. And you think, well, it's a small image, that's quickly done. Well, no, I can't do this quickly because it's so small. You have to be so careful with your alcohol markers, and yeah, the shading is more difficult than on a bigger scale, I think. So it took me some time, but I really love how they came out. I need to cut them out later on with my coordinating dies, because I want to use them on some ATC cards that I'm going to make. Because a bullet for my snail mail here on YouTube, she is a follower of my channel for quite some time and she leaves comments on every video that I make. She has a giveaway, so I wanted to join in, and she asked for an ATC card and something that you just really like to make. So I am going to try to participate in that, and I am going to use these images on some cute little spring Easter ATC cards. And I also stamped out some older stamps with rabbits and bears from MFT, and the one from local action store. I think it's Craft Sensation. Did color them in as well with my Copics. Here I went out of the line a little bit, but I'm going to cut them just around the image, so then you will not see that. And I don't have the dies for these as well, so I have to hand cut them as well as I have to do with the other one. So yeah, I have this ready so I can make some cute projects with them. So yeah, this is all that I had this week for my Craftmix video. I hope you liked it. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up. I did see I had some extra new subscribers, and I do think they came over from the channel of Heike Crafts. Thank you for following me, and I hope you like my content. Thank you, Heike, for your sweet shout out, as well as all the sweet comments you will leave on my videos. Always, she's so supportive for me. I really like her. She's a good crafty friend, online YouTube crafty friend. So thank you for that. And again, I'm going to stop rambling now, but I will put in the pictures from my workshop with a little bit of music. And I hope I will see you next week in my next Craftmix video. Bye for now.